In today's video, we'll be meeting the world's longest venomous snake and a gentle giant turned deadly when provoked. Black Mamba. The savannas and the rocky slopes of southern and eastern Africa are home to black mambas. Although the average length is closer to 8.2 feet, they are the longest venomous snakes in Africa, growing as long as 14 feet. Having a top speed of 12.5 miles an hour, they're also among the world's fastest snakes. Their name comes from the blue-black hue of the interior of their mouths, which they exhibit when threatened. Ironically enough, the color of their skin is actually typically olive to gray. When encountered, black mambas are extremely shy and will nearly always try to flee. However, when cornered, these snakes will raise their heads, sometimes a third of their body above the ground, stretch their cobra-like neck flap, expose their black lips, and hiss. If the assailant persists, the mamba will strike multiple times. They'll then inject significant doses of strong neuro and cardiotoxin with each bite. Black mambas are swift, anxious, lethally venomous, and highly aggressive when threatened. They've been blamed for a slew of human deaths, and African legends exaggerate their talents to legendary levels. For these reasons, the black mamba is widely regarded as the world's most lethal snake. The king brown snake. The king brown snake is a massive and strong snake with a broad head and a smooth snout. It's the heaviest venomous snake species in Australia. The average adult snake is around 4.9 feet long, although giant individuals can grow to be about 8.2 feet. Females are typically smaller than males, and their size varies depending on location. The larger specimens are typically found in the northern sections of their range. They are among the world's longest venomous snakes. One king brown snake at the Australian Reptile Park on New South Wales Central Coast is said to be the largest of this species. It's also said to contain enough venom to kill 20 people. Named Titan, this reptile is 8 feet and 9.5 inches long. Billy Collette, the park's operation manager, can be seen handling the massive snake during a health check in footage captured by the facility. "We reckon we got one of the biggest venomous snakes in all of Australia," Collette stated in the video. Titan is not merely a big snake in terms of its size and venom production. Collette discovered the Titan weighed 7.8 kilograms. Except for Victoria and Tasmania, king brown snakes can be found in the wild across Australia. While generally their venom isn't as strong as that of other snakes in Australia, it produces a tremendous amount of it in a single bite, making it very lethal. King Cobra. King Cobra, one of the world's most dangerous snakes, can actually stand up and stare a full-grown person in the eye. King Cobras can grow to be 18 feet long, making them the longest, deadliest snakes. When confronted, they may raise up to a third of their body off the ground and continue to strike. Fortunately, king cobras are extremely shy and will avoid humans at all costs. It'll also extend its trademark hood and emit a hiss that sounds similar to a growling dog. While it may look a little ineffective with it being that high up, these reptiles can still lunge at you and strike when threatened, and getting bitten by this snake is something that you wouldn't want to happen. Although they don't have the strongest venom among venomous snakes, the amount of neurotoxin they can inject into a victim in a single bite, up to about 0.2 of an ounce of fluid, is enough to kill 20 humans or even an elephant. The venom of the king cobra affects the brain's respiratory centers, causing respiratory arrest and heart failure. Burmese python. There is a sizable population of Burmese pythons in the Florida Everglades, which are native to Southeast Asian jungles and grassy marshes. They're one of the world's top 5 largest snakes, reaching 23 feet in length and weighing up to 200 pounds. The python's average length is about 12 feet. To defend themselves, Burmese pythons may bite. Small ones are not generally dangerous to people or pets. Larger Burmese pythons, on the other hand, have huge sharp teeth, and their bites can cause several lacerations. Sadly, dogs and cats are also on this thing's menu. Almost all bites occur when the snakes are intentionally bothered. Burmese pythons are deadly because of their enormous size and eating habits. When feeding, they choke their prey by coiling their bodies around it and squeezing until it suffocates. Handler attacks are not uncommon and can be fatal. However, pythons rarely attack people without being provoked first. In August of 2008, a 10-foot Burmese python bit and crushed a student zookeeper at Venezuela's Caracas Zoo. According to reports, his co-worker discovered the snake trying to consume the victim's head. The snake was beaten by the co-workers until it let go of Eric Arrieta's body. The marks on the biology student's left wrist indicated that the snake bit him before crushing him to death. Eastern Diamondback. Only a few snakes in the U.S. are capable of causing major harm or even death to the general population. One of these snakes is the Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake, which is commonly regarded as one of North America's most lethal and venomous reptiles. The Eastern Diamondback rattlesnake is a dangerous pit viper of the Viperidae family. When compared to other huge rattlesnakes, this one is the largest. This particular species is the world's largest venomous rattlesnake. Adults range in length from 4 to 5 feet and weigh between 4 and 5 pounds. Larger eastern diamondback rattlesnakes can reach 6 feet in length and weigh more than 15 pounds. But how large has the largest eastern diamondback rattlesnake ever been measured? Well, in terms of length and weight, the longest and largest eastern diamondback ever caught was 7.9 feet long and weighed 34 pounds, and that was over in 1946. Since then, lengths of 8 feet and 8.25 feet have been reported, but they're not as well documented as no weights were reported. In any case, it's easy to see why this is the world's largest rattlesnake. As if its lethal poison wasn't enough to scare you, its sheer size will. African rock python. August 5th, 2013. 2 boys were strangled to death by an African rock python in New Brunswick, Canada. They were victims of one of the world's most dangerous snakes. Rock pythons have a particularly bad reputation among the 26 species of pythons, according to Kenneth Kirsko, principal herpetologist at the Florida Museum of Natural History in Gainesville. The 20-foot-long African rock python, which is Africa's largest snake, cannot be easily tamed like other snakes, such as the more widely kept Burmese python, Kirsko stated in a 2009 interview. He remarked that they're so bad-tempered that they come out of the egg striking. The African rock python feeds on small mammals, antelope, warthogs, herons, and other animals in its native habitat of sub-Saharan Africa. Rock pythons have been known to attack people on rare instances, and at least 2 people have been killed in the wild by rock pythons. The African snake, like the Burmese python, is a constrictor. It kills animals by enveloping and literally squeezing the life out of them because it lacks venom. The African rock python has large curved teeth capable of inflicting serious wounds. Scrub python. December 19, 2020. An Australian father said he was scared after a snake attacked his 4-year-old kid before attempting to drag the injured boy into a bush. Evan Thompson claimed the incident happened outside of a new home in Airlie Beach, a seaside town in Queensland's Whitsunday region. According to the father, he turned around after hearing a scream and witnessed his child being attacked by a scrub python. The country's longest snake is the non-venomous python, and this particular reptile was extremely hostile during the encounter. Scrub pythons can be found in tropical rainforests in far north Queensland, Papua New Guinea, and Indonesia. They can grow to be up to 26 feet long and weigh more than 55 pounds. These fearsome hunters are frequently seen hunting under the cover of darkness. Scrub pythons are not venomous, but they are still very dangerous. They'll grab their victim with their enormous jaws before wrapping their muscular body into coils, smothering and devouring their prey completely. Rodents, fruit bats, possums, and even juvenile kangaroos are on the menu for these reptiles. Now it's time for the day's best pick. We'll be taking a look at a massive reptile that shocked the locals. Yellow anaconda. When a slithering serpent appeared on their building site, Brazilian workers were taken aback. The snake was 33 feet long and weighed approximately 900 pounds, according to reports. Workers were compelled to utilize a crane to remove it from the building site so that they could return to work. In a video, the anaconda is seen being chained to a crane and then being raised to display its yellow spotted belly. The yellow anaconda is a non-venomous boa found only in southern South America. It's one of the world's largest snakes. However, it's smaller than its near relative, the green anaconda. A yellow golden tan or greenish-yellow foundation hue is overlaid with a sequence of black or dark brown saddles, splotches, dots, and streaks. Anacondas are more aggressive than most other snakes. A yellow anaconda that has lived in the wild is extremely dangerous. When grown in captivity, anacondas appear to be more placid than their wild counterparts, yet they can still be extremely dangerous and aggressive. Green anaconda. When an anaconda snake attacked a Brazilian fishing guide, he narrowly escaped death. João Severino shot the footage, which has gone viral on social media. June 30th, Mr. Severino was taking a group of visitors on a boat down the Araguaia River in the central Brazilian state of Goiás when the event occurred. The anaconda is coiled beneath the water between 2 planks of wood in this 20-second video. The anaconda then lunged as Mr. Severino focused the camera on it, frightening everyone on the boat. Luckily for them, the reptile quickly disappeared. South America's green anaconda, a member of the boa family, is the world's largest snake pound for pound. The reticulated python, its relative, can grow slightly longer. But again, the anaconda's massive girth makes it nearly twice as hefty. They grow to enormous proportions by eating wild pigs, deer, birds, turtles, capybaras, caimans, and even jaguars. They coil their muscular bodies around prey and squeeze it until the animal dies. They then can go weeks or months without food after a large meal because their jaws are linked by elastic ligaments, and they can swallow their prey whole. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. If you just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works. Reticulated python. Someone ever tells you that a snake can't swallow a human's whole, show them this video. A missing man was discovered inside the body of a python in Indonesia near the island of Sulawesi, Akbar, and he went missing when he went to collect palm oil on the island, according to police. The villagers alerted the police after Akbar had been missing for 24 hours. The cops began a search but were unable to locate him. The authorities discovered an immovable python near the family's palm plantation that appeared to be larger than usual. When the police sliced the python's body apart, they discovered Akbar's body within. Akbar was devoured by a 23-foot-long python. It was a reticulated python, the world's longest snake that suffocates its victims before murdering them. The longest reticulated python to be recorded is Medusa and is owned by Full Moon Productions, Inc. in Kansas City, Missouri. She was measured on the 12th of October 2011 at a whopping length of 25 feet and 2 inches. Medusa is also the holder of the title, longest snake living in captivity. Although looking at this massive reptile may not turn you to stone, its sheer size will certainly make it come to a stone cold stop. See you all next time!